Alan Hancock, better known as Buddy, has barbecue in his blood. His great-grandfather was known for his Brunswick stew, and his first job was cooking hush puppies with
real buttermilk, fresh onion into it.
Years later, he opened Buddy's Barbecue in Rocky Mount. Buddy's love for barbecue and his recipes are
something I developed over the years, and my pit master, Booty, is perfected for us.
He's from North Carolina, where it's all about a low and slow technique to smoking.
Our butts generally anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, and the brisket is 6 to 8 hours, depending on the size of the briskets. And then the ribs are about a 6-hour process as well.
Fall off the bone goodness as Pitmaster Booty chops it all up and gets it ready to plate. Homemade sauces will make your mouth water, but he also knows how to mix things up in a unique way.
North Carolina style barbecue with a Franklin County twist, and the Franklin County twist being the moonshine.
The Alabama white sauce as well as the blackberry and apple shine have moonshine in them, a perfect combination for the many platters put together here at Buddy's. Awards line the walls and shelves, which is impressive for a place that's only been open less than 5 years. In the last 3 years, Buddy's has taken home the first place prize for its wings at Roanoke's Wing Fest. It's this popularity and the need for outdoor seating with COVID that forced Buddy's to make a change.
We started out with a 35-seat restaurant in a shopping center. And then this past July, we moved into this new location where we expanded to 212 seats.
So come fill some of those seats and chow down on everything from pork to chicken, brisket to ribs, collard greens to mac and cheese, wings to green beans, and hush puppies to pigtails.
From the time I was a little boy, grew up with the food. It's just a flavor that sticks with you your whole life.
Bob Walsh is from Chicago, but after 20 years of living in the Star City, he finally got the chance to bring in the tastes of home. Up there, he says the Italian beef is a big deal.
This is part sandwich, part religion.
The beef is slow roasted for about 20 hours before getting thinly sliced, and there's 4 ways you can get it, with the au jus gravy being the key component.
Original, which is just we put the beef on there, it comes out of the au jus, it goes on the sandwich, and we do a spoonful on top. You can get dipped, which is the same as the original, but we dip the ends of the bread. Or if you want, you can get it bobbed, in which we submerge the entire sandwich in gravy.
But it's not just the beef. Hot dogs are a big deal in a baseball town like Chicago. One thing that separates a Chicago hot dog from your average hot dog, a few key ingredients.
Poppy seed roll, relish, your diced onions, mustard, tomatoes, celery salt, a pickle spear, and of course the hot dog. One little accoutrement that ends up on these, which make them especially unique, is the sports peppers.
Pair that with their fries, slow dipped in homemade cheese sauce, and you feel like you're in the Windy City. But little do you know, you're just a drive-through away in the Star City.
Thanks for coming to Chicago Box.
We just did that from the house in the front yard, and the community enjoyed it. So it started growing as we did it every week, and then it just transpired into a business.
Troy Connolly is no stranger to barbecue, but decided to open TJs Backyard BBQ 2 years ago.
I've been cooking for my personal family, my kids, their whole life, so they enjoy my cooking. So to be able to bring it to the public and they enjoy it, that's something special right there.
Something special because it's something familiar.
It gives you that home feeling. Yeah. Just being at home with your friends, you get that barbecue smell. It's authentic.
That smell and that mission gets across to frequent customers like Melvin Wilson.
It brings you back to the old days when you used to backyard barbecue and stuff like that, so that's a good thing.
Another good thing, the number of options you can choose from. Connolly says that menu is all thanks to his customers. But of course, you've got your favorites.
Chicken and ribs, gotta be number one. And then brisket, and then we got the baked beans, baked macaroni and cheese. I mean, everything sells.
And you can see why, as it all glistens in the morning sun. Connolly sprays it down with a mix of vinegar and pineapple, giving each item its own sweet and savory identity. The clock strikes 12, and the line starts out the door. For Horace Irving, he's been eager to get back.
I've been waiting to come back, and now I'm here, I'm ready to eat. Season up right, like it's supposed to be. and it's good.
More than good. Everything from the ribs down to the hush puppies. Hush puppy. And lastly, for a reasonable price.
Good price, and it's good food, so why not support?
Whoa.
That is the reaction most people have the first time they see a slice of Benny Marconi's, a reaction echoed by David Klein. For someone like Klein, who works right down the road, the size and quality of the pizza could become dangerous.
This is my 5th time here in 5 days.
Just check out the size of the box this 28-inch behemoth comes in. Because Benny Marconi's is known for its gargantuan pizzas, you just know there's a challenge for the big-time foodies.
We get a whole 28-inch pizza, just cheese. It's only one person. You have 28 minutes to finish it, crust and everything, only water. And then you get $280 if you can do it.
And as you can imagine,
more people have tried and failed than more people have tried and succeeded.
I wasn't up for the calorie overload, but I was up for the challenge of making a pizza of this size, or so I thought. This takes a lot of coordination, something I thought I had up until I walked in here. Williams makes it look easy while I struggle to say the least, but it did taste good. And I, like many others, fall short of not just making a pizza this big, but eating it too. Williams says most people come in the first time and say,
Well, maybe I'll get another one if I'm still hungry, and they're never still hungry.
Benny's doesn't lack in quality though, with a lot of different options to choose from.
A cheese, a pepperoni, 2 different kinds of sausages, and then we always rotate our monthly specials.
And hours to help those that maybe have a little too much fun elsewhere.
We stay open very late for the bar scene so that they have a place to sober up.
A community service from a pizza that could probably feed an entire community too.
My favorite movie was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Brittany Agee is the female Willy Wonka of Henry County, chocolate waterfalls and all. 4 years ago, Agee opened up Cocoa Trail Chocolates, and since then, it's taken Southside by storm. But it takes an incredible amount of dedication.
My first 2 years, I had a cot in the back. I worked all day, all night.
Agee's mom helps her in the back, making fudge and ganaches that fill the sweet truffles. They let me at least try the first step, decorating the shells for the horchata truffle.
That's pretty.
Yeah, you think so? It's disgusting, actually. We'll leave it to the experts from here on out. Whether it's making the shells or filling the truffles with ganache, temperature is everything.
I always look forward to it cooling down.
As we look forward to cooler weather, Agee tells us there's more than just fall flavors coming out.
I have summer flavors and fall flavors coming out at the same time right now. If I keep having multiple people suggest a flavor we don't have, then I try my best to get to it. And depending on the season, I might wait to get that flavor out.
Everything from cocoa Oreos to fruity sweet or even alcohol-infused truffles, to multiple varieties of fudge, and then some fun ones.
The frogs really stand out in the bass. So my husband and I were into fishing, so I had to get some bass in here one way or another.
But most importantly, Agee feels the pride of owning an award-winning store in her hometown.
Never would have thought that I would have the opportunity to have our own store. And just keeping it local is the best thing. I haven't went anywhere.
It's like they're very friendly. You know, I think that's more important than anything.
Virginia Tech senior Clifton Davis is a regular at Hala Bakery and Cafe. A friendly staff, cozy vibe, and variety keep him and many others coming back.
They have so many items to choose from. If you also want to just try something new, like Mediterranean.
His classmate, Vanny Vijayaram, says that despite the never-ending list of drinks and desserts, she's got her favorites.
I always get the pistachio ice latte with oat milk. It's my favorite, probably the best latte I've ever had. Normally I always get the baklava, and lately I've been getting the kanafa too.
Carmen George is the mastermind behind it all.
If I'm in the kitchen, it's like I'm a dangerous person. I start cooking and baking, and my family realized that and encouraging me. So after that, I started making my own recipes.
Recipes that now line the cases of halwa, from bagels to apple pastries and all your fall favorites. Like so many bakery and coffee shops, George says,
I was waiting for September 1st.
Pumpkin lattes, pumpkin spice macchiatos, scones, muffins, breads. It's clearly fall within the walls of Hala. But it's within these walls you'll find comfort.
So when I see smile in my customers' faces when they taste something, that's what makes me happy.